Hello everyone, welcome to the session Object-Oriented Programming through Java. Myself Navya, I'm an assistant professor from the Department of CSIT in MLR Institutions of Technology. And today we are going to see the collection framework classes, one of the classes Arraylist. Here in this session we are going to see what is Arraylist and how it is useful in Java and what are the related constructors and what are the related operations performed on Arraylist. And for that particular operations, what are the methods used for Arraylist we are going to see in this session. So coming to Arraylist, what is an Arraylist? Arraylist class, it's a class. Arraylist is a class which is a part of Java collection framework and it is available in java.util package. In order to use the Arraylist class, you have to import java.util package here. And it was in part of Java collection framework. And here Java Arraylist extends the abstract list class as well as it implements the list interface. So Arraylist is nothing but like an array. Okay, so the elements of Arraylist is organized as an array internally and the default size is 10. And it is used to create a dynamic array that can be grown or shrunk as needed. Okay. So, what are the points you can have is from this is Arraylist is same as an array. Using Arraylist, you can create a dynamic array and that can be grown or shrunk. And Arraylist is a part of dynamic collection framework which is present in java.util package and it extends abstract list class and implements list interface. And the elements in the Arraylist are organized internally and the default size is 10 and it is a dynamic array that can be grown or shrunk as needed. Coming to the syntax. Syntax is like how you can have the elements, type of elements, it's in type parameters which we have discussed in a Java, you will have in a angular brackets like. So we already discussed in the last session that generics. Why we have discussed generics in the last session is in order to use a collection framework, the generics have implemented most of the classes and interfaces in collection framework. So we have discussed generics previously. So here we are using generics here. This could be accessible by any type of data here. So public class Arraylist and this is type parameter extends abstract list and implements list and which is it was implementing random access, clonable and serializable interfaces also. Coming to the constructors of Arraylist. So there are three constructors of Arraylist you can have. So the first one is single Arraylist which don't have any parameter inside. It will create an empty Arraylist with the default size of 10. Okay, and if I want to have n number of data at a time and I want to insert at the time of creation, I can go with the collection framework, collection of data inside it and directly it can be inserted into a dynamic array. So it's create an Arraylist with the given collection of elements. Next, in size, if I just want to have only size, if I want an array, dynamic array with size of 100. So I can give the size here like 100, Arraylist of 100. So it will create an empty Arraylist with given size or we can call it as capacity. Coming to operations that you can perform on Arraylist. So the first operation is adding items or adding elements to Arraylist. So in order to add elements to Arraylist, you are having any number of methods here. So, first one is, I just want to add one single element. Okay. So, add E element. E is a type parameter element. So, it appends a given element to Arraylist. And if I want to add multiple number of elements, so directly you can have a collection C. So, it appends the given collection of elements to the Arraylist. And if I want to add particular, for example, if I am having only 3 elements, 1, 2, 3 elements in the array. For using add, I can add one more element 4. Okay. If I want add n number of elements. I just want to add 5, 6, 7. So I could add like this using add all method. 5, 6, 7. The same way, the index as well as elements. If I was asking for add 2, 10. So at the two index value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the 2 index value, it will add this value. So this would be changed to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like this. At the index of 2, it will add whatever the value you has given. And in the same way, if I'm having the value 1, 2, 3, this is my array list. Okay. I just want to add the elements, add all of, I just want to have index value at the first index value. I just want to add collection of elements which consists of values 5, 6, 7. It will add 1. Here at the first index, it will add 1, 5, 6, 7 and 2, 3 will be later on. So it is adding elements to array list. It consists of 4 methods that you can use. First one is add method, which is use it to add a single element to the list. Add all method is you can add a number of collection of elements to the particular list. And if I want to add a single element at particular specific index, I have to use add with 2 parameters passing. One is index value and one is element. In the same way, if I want to add a collection of elements or number of elements, multiple elements at particular index value, you have to use add all method, which could have 2 parameters. One is index and one is collection. These are some more elements. It's not an adding element. So you can say this is an in order to retrieve the values, display the values of that. So if I want to get the value of that particular index value in that, if I'm having a array list of 1, 2, 3. Okay. If I want to get the value of which is at particular index value like 1. So I can use get of 1. If I give the index value 1, 2 will be displayed. In the same way, if I want to have the list of 3, 4, 5. I just want to retrieve the values from 2 to 5. I can go with the starting index and 5 is in last index, so that I will get this particular sublist. Sublist is a method which is used to return, which consists from the starting index to last index, whatever the values you are having, that would be retrieved. And next, index of. So if I just want to give the element as input and I need the index, so I can use index of. Index of, if I go with index of 1. Where is 1? At 0 position. It will return you last index of element. So if I having the same value like this 1, I am going to use last index of method of 1. So I am having multiple, I can have duplicate values, right? So if I am having a number of ones, like this is 1 and this is 1. So what is the last index of 1? Particular one is, which is 6. So it will return you 6. So this is accessing of elements, which we have discussed just now. And coming to updating elements in an array list. If I want to change any element, so if I just want to change elements, for example, in my array, if I'm having 1, 2 and 3, I just want to change the 2 as 4. So I can use like this is set. Set is a method which is used to replace that particular value and a value with the new element. So set of what is the index value? 1, 4. So using this method, I can replace the element at specified index value with new element in invoking array list. And if I want to replace the elements, so here replace all is a method which replaces each element of the invoking array list with the result of applying the operator of that. If I just want to replace all, so replace all with plus 1 operator. So it will add to 2 and 5 and 4. So it will increment it by 1 and then it will see. So this is all about updating elements to array list and removing elements. If I want to delete the elements from the array list. So these all are the methods I can use to remove elements from array list. So the first one is remove method. If I just want to remove an element at specified index values, simply I am having an array list with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the index values. So remove of 1. At particular one index value, it will be removed and this would be changed to 1, 2, 3, 4. And next, remove of object elements. It will remove if we are giving that particular index value, remove if I am giving object of that element, it will remove the first occurrence of the given element from the invoking array element. If I am having the same number for n multiple numbers, it will remove the first occurrence of the given element. Remove all collection seek. If I want to remove at a time, if I want to remove n number of elements, I have to use remove all method. Remove all method is if I am giving some collection of elements which consists of 1, 2, 3. So it will remove all these elements at a time and retain all. So you retain all, it removes all the elements except this particular collection. So it's in collection. If I am giving retain all of collection C. So what happens? Only 1, 2, 3 will be remained in the particular array and the other elements has been removed. So that is retain all method. Remove if. You can predicate a filter here. If in order to have that satisfied that particular filter, if I just want to remove which are less than 4. So the elements which are less than 4, that would be removed, and clear, it removes all the elements from the array list. So these are the methods which are used to remove or delete elements from the array list. So what are the other methods? Instead of that, we are having a number of methods here. First one is size. It returns you the length of the array list, and sort. Whatever the elements you are having that present in the array list will be sorted using this method. Clone. It will create a new array list with the same element, size and capacity. So it will create a duplicate one. And next, contains. Contains in order to search the array list with specified element, and it will return you the Boolean result if whether it is present or not. Ensure capacity. It specifies the total number of array list can contain. Is empty, it will check whether the particular array list is empty or not. And index of. It searches a specified element in the array list and it returns the index of the element if it contains. So this is an example program of array list. I just simply having array list. I am taking a string as my type parameter here, new array list, and I am adding the element animals like cow, cat and dog, and next I am printing these animals. Okay, well, what are the elements we have stored in an array list we have doing here. And next accessing individual intelligence by how you can access the individual elements directly you can have. And next I just want to remove of 2. So 2 elements is dog will be removed, and I can set 2 as a bird. I can instead of dog, if dog is removed, so I can set it to bird. And next get of 1. So whatever the index value 1 at having, that could be accessed. and element and index at index 1 is this particular string cat will be presented. So this is what the Arraylist program. Let us execute this. I just want to add one more element, which is so what is the Arraylist consists of cat, cow, cat, dog and elephant. Next, element at index 1 is dog. Why? Because I have removed the cat. So by remove option, I am indexing at particular 0 index value. I have deleted cow, so that the cow has removed. So the second at index 1 there was a dog now. Next, I just want to print the Arraylist after that. So system dot out dot println Arraylist plus animals. So I'm executing again. So what was remaining? Cat, dog and elephant. We have renamed the we have removed the elephant and we have updated that particular elephant with bird. So the bird has been came instead of elephant. So this is how we are going to create a dynamic array using Arraylist, and the operations you can perform on that particular Arraylist using built-in methods like add all and remove as well as set. Everything we can see. So coming to the session, we have seen what is Arraylist. So where it is present in java.util package, and what are the operations you can perform on Arraylist, what operations you can perform, and what are the constructors you can have on a constructor of Arraylist, and operations you can perform is adding or inserting elements into the Arraylist. Next, removing elements from the Arraylist. And next, how you are going to access elements from Arraylist, and how you are going to updating, how you can update elements of Arraylist you have seen, and many more methods. Other than these, we have seen some more methods, and we have seen an example program for Arraylist. This is what today's session is. Thank you everyone.